Hello, my name is Debbie Stalls, and I would like to chat to you about something rather important. Ask people the question, what is the most important thing in life? And you get answers like to be happy, to be loved, or your family. But they forget one of the most important things, something that nobody can do without. Songs are written about it, people cry because of it, and everybody wants more of it. And that is money. A good portion of our lives are spent working for it and wishing for more. Why then does our current monetary system seem so unfair? Did you know that there is enough money in the world that no one needs to go hungry? No one needs to be cold or deprived of a roof over their heads. Why then does it seem like the rich are really getting richer and the poor are getting even more poor? Why is it that there is such a big gap between them and it keeps growing? Let's have a look at the fairness of the monetary system in today's world, starting with the banks. Since the gold standard was abolished by the collapse of the Bretton Woods monetary system in 1973, it is possible for money just to be printed in any quantity and at no cost. The gold standard was where your money was backed by gold, so it had value. Today, the central bank just prints the money, as and when it wants to. The modern monetary system has made our money worthless. Because the banks can print the money as and when they see fit, there is no real value in our money. What then is the difference between a 10 Rand note and a 100 Rand note? Yes, you're right. It's just the color of the ink printed on the paper that is different. Now let's have a look at what the banks do with your hard-earned money. You work hard all month to get a salary, which you deposit into your bank account. For argument's sake, 1,000 Rand. Did you know that the banks may borrow 900 Rand of that money to people asking for loans, without asking your permission? The borrowers must then pay the banks the 900 Rand back with interest. And that is how the commercial banks turn 1,000 Rand into hundreds of thousands of rands. Now the poor borrowers have to work very, very hard to pay back those loans, when the banks are simply printing money as they want. The sad thing is that some of the borrowers now work for the rest of their lives to try and pay off their debt. They are in effect the slaves to debt, slaves to the money masters. Let's say you're a farmer who produces apples. You have a lot of hard work to do. You've got to pick the apples, sort them, pack them, and get them to market. But you and your labor force can only do so much physical work in a 24-hour day. Now let's compare that to a trader. He doesn't do any physical work. He makes his money by leveraging off the hard work of others. He makes more money than the worker picking the apples will ever make, and he does less work. Is this fair? No. Money is no longer a measure of labor. The modern monetary system has made productive work unprofitable. But how can we change the world for the better? How can we make a difference? MMM is a global mutual aid community. It is free to anyone who chooses to make a difference in their lives and the lives of others. It is a community that is built on trust, respect, and above all, honesty. The main focus of the community is not for people to get rich, but to help make the financial relations between everyone more fair, no matter what your social status is. MMM encourages the community to take part in charity events too, where we give freely of our time and money to make lives a little better and a little easier for those less fortunate. Sergey Mavrodi, the founder of MMM, has said, "The world is a bad place, so let's make it better." And I believe with MMM, we have the recipe to do just that.